What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 6 review. Before I start, I want to just thank you all for telling me I look so pretty, and then my dress and my hair and my makeup was so nice. I read all the comments and liked them. I so appreciate it, you guys. I felt like a Barbie. I had my pretty woman moment when I was walking down the steps, leaving my hotel room, going to the car, and I stayed at the Drake in Chicago, downtown on Michigan Avenue. It's very swanky. That's where all the mobsters and Marilyn Monroe and the Kennedys and stuff used to stay back in the day. And they have a grand staircase, and I was walking down, and all the bellhops and the people that worked there and the other people that stayed in the hotel were looking at me like, where's she going? Like, oh my God, I got so many compliments on my dress. And then this white man child almost snagged my white man, but he had his woman with him. But I'm gonna tell y'all about this story starting for Spill the Tea. Spill the Tea will be back. Also, regularly scheduled programming is in effect. But I am gonna replace Black Ink Crew with Love and Marriage Huntsville because I like that show better. It's not as heavily scripted. There's a lot to digest on that show. But once again, thank you all. Shout out to Sheridan. The pageant was everything. Shout out to the winner. Her name is Tanner. She's only 12 years old. She was the youngest out of everybody, and she slayed it. I had so much fun. It was the first annual Miss Pretty Period pageant, and it was just a ball of fun. I had an amazing time. And if you didn't get to see my dress and everything, go on my IG page. My information is down below. Shout out to Mel. We did that with the hairstyle and everything. I love it. But anywho, that's enough about me. Let's get into tonight's review. So, Ray J, Zell, and A1 are out looking for Boogatti in Malibu, and Ray J say, my wife is tweaking out. I put 20 racks up for even family and friends, so whoever get it, get the money. So Zell like, shit, I'm about to get this money, goddammit. So he say to A1, you know, your wife been showing out on the ground with the little cookie. And they like, what you talking about, cookie? Like, And so he showed them the pic of Lyrica where she got on the waist train and she got a Cookie Monster little toy or whatever in front of her punani. So Zell say, you know, it ain't your son's, is it? Yo, that shit tickled the fuck out of me. He was like, it ain't your son's, is it? Because that's nasty. Ain't one gonna say, nah, it ain't my son's. Who the fuck else bird would that have been if it wasn't your son's? You know damn well your nasty ass baby mama put your baby Cookie Monster in front of her nasty ass pussy. And somebody in the comment section pointed out to me on that one episode, like 2 episodes ago, when Lyrica and A1 was sitting on the couch talking and she was folding clothes, that she had folded that nasty ass onesie. And I just so happened to see the episode again, and sure enough, that onesie was nasty as fuck. It had spit up marks all on it. I was like, why is she folding this nasty ass onesie up? Nasty ass helper. So YoYo is at her school of hip hop, and YoYo said something that just knocked me off my fucking feet. She gonna say to the class room of young black boys, never worry about spelling when you write. The author in me wanted to run through that television. What? That's why a lot of these niggas can't read and write now. I'll never forget, Monique was talking to this nigga, and we went to this restaurant called Lucas Park and Grill. And you know how sometimes we fancy, they'll spell grill Grillee. I mean, LLE. This nigga said we going to Lucas Park and Grill. That shit still tickle me to this day. YoYo, I would never tell nobody to go to that goddamn school and you telling niggas not to worry about spelling. So Mickey Monday and his daughter come by. His daughter is so pretty. At this point, I've made up in my mind I want to fuck his her. Not him, his her. That her is fucking just everything, bitch. Like, what kind of conditioner do you use? What kind of shampoo, my nigga? What do you put tea tree oil up in that motherfucker? What? Instead of being a rapper, you need to be a goddamn her model. You need a Pantene Pro V commercial, my nigga. Like, I just want to fuck that her. I just want to smell it. So YoYo tells him that she's about to be a granny. Her daughter Tiffany is pregnant, and her daughter Sanaa is living with her father, and they're doing the co-parents thing. So they just have a little cute little conversation. April and Fizz leave court against Omarion because her and Omarion cannot decide, and agree upon which school their son Mega will go to. So Fizz says that old mama mean mugged him as they walk through the court, but he don't care what old think because he don't speak to him anyway. And I was like, well, nigga, it's obvious you don't give a fuck about that man feeling you up here fucking his baby mama while y'all on tour together. Nigga, you don't give zero fucks. But all I got to say is the karma that's gonna come back on Apryl and Fizz, baby, I wouldn't want to be 5 feet near them niggas when that shit strike down on their asses, because woo, they about to get the spanking of their life because they doing some trifling, nasty ass shit to each other. And at this point, I've also come to the realization that Apryl is hurt. Apryl is hurt like a motherfucker that Omarion left her. That bitch ain't been right since that nigga left her. We really started seeing who she was when they broke up. Like the cracks in her facade really started showing as soon as he broke up with her. And we always wonder, like, why did he leave her? Like, what happened? Well, obviously he saw what we didn't see before we saw it, goddammit, because we seeing the shit now. And that girl is fucked up that boy left her, and she is doing any and everything to hurt him like she is hurt. She is trying to make that boy life miserable because she's miserable. So Prinky and Lyrica go to the spa. Prinky says that a man reached out to her and said that his neighbor found a dog around the same time as hers went missing, and that he'll climb over the fence and get it if she's serious about the money. So she said she's gonna go meet the man at the police station with the detectives and everything without Ray J because he's busy working. But she said he gonna be pissed that she did this. Now, judging on the way that she told the story, seems to me that the person that turned in the dog is the same person that stole that motherfucker. Girl, this is a whole damn scam. Girl, okay. So Lyrica says that she's still mad at A1 and think they might not be right for each other. She says that he cheated before the Summer Bunny situation, and she's been really sad, and she just basically feels like she's done with the relationship. At this point, if y'all both just cheating on each other and just slanging pussy and dick all over LA, leave each other the fuck alone. Like, it ain't even fucking worth it at this point. Like, ew. So Boog meets with Immature about the tour, and the guys look good. I told you all I'm not a big fan of Immatures, but it was good to see them all in the same room again. Got to see Jerome without his eye patch. And I always wonder, like, was it just, for an aesthetic thing to set him apart from the other guys, or was something wrong with his eye for real? And tonight I got my answer, because if you paid attention, this eye over here was regular. It was sitting regular. But then this one over here was like this as he was talking. And I was like, that was the eye that Patch was on. That eye was like this while he was talking. And I was like, oh, nigga, something was wrong with that eye. Nigga, put the patch back on. Shit. So, they sit down, they talk about everything, and Kelton, the other little boy that was in the group, says that he's down if they split everything equally because that's how they did it in the past. Boog say, well, it would be Marcus gets 50% and you guys split the other 50. Marcus say, I feel like that's fair because I'm going to have to do a lot of work. Boog says that he'll have to do his solo performance. For solo performance, this is what the promoter wants. This is the show they want to lay out where y'all perform together and he performs his song separately. Boog confirms that O made a little bit more money than them while they were on tour, and they all agreed, that he deserved to have more money, so it's only right that they do the same for Marcus. Kelton says, however, that he wants to split it equally because that's how they always done it, and if they can't do that, then he not gonna do it, and they can find somebody else to replace him. And I was like, you act like you wasn't a replacement for somebody else. You act like they didn't have the little Filipino boy that was in the group at first. He was a cute little boy too. He was in House Party 3. That little Filipino boy was in the group, and then they replaced him with your ass. So don't act like they can't do the same thing with you. All you doing is touch. Like, nigga, you ain't doing nothing that can't nobody else do. You ain't got no vocals like that. Boy, sit down somewhere. I just learned your name today. Shit. So, YoYo is with her daughters. They go get their nails done. It seems like she let her daughters to not go stay with her daddy so she could do this show. Because she kept on saying, I told your dad I want to get back into work, this, and that. And I was like, well, this show is her getting back into work. So her daughters are very pretty. They're very well spoken young ladies, and they praise their mother for all the hard work that she's, put into raising them. And it was a really cute scene. So April goes to see Jason, and he tells her that she doesn't seem excited about the show. He thought that she was going to really bring it with the topics, and she really has been dropping the ball. So in his confession, he says that she seems to think that she's his partner and not his employee. And that's why it's hard to work with friends, child. So he shows her the fan comments, and a lot of the fans are saying, she's boring, she's not bringing it, she's stale, she's this and that. And I watch Hollywood on Lock on YouTube, and April was not bringing it. She was boring as fuck. She said she don't care about the comments, and I was like, bitch, you supposed to care about the comments, especially when you're working in media. You have to pay attention, and you have to be subjective to criticism. You have to be able to take from it and learn. But of course, she thinks she know everything. So he tells her that they need to just take a step back. And she says in her confessional and to him that that's very whack and this and that. And I was like, instead of saying it was whack, you should have said, thank you for the constructive criticism. I'm going to take it into consideration. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to, apply myself. But of course, April thinks because she's pretty that equals having a personality. And you see it doesn't. So Paris and Boog meet up. And she started his movie Fall Girls. I watched it on BET. It was a cute little film for what it was. It wasn't nothing, to run home to your mom about, but it was cute. She did a good job. So she's trying to lose weight, and I can understand that. I've been working on my whole acting thing. I just sent in my first audition tape before I went to Chicago. I've been having a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, you guys, that I haven't been able to talk about, but I can talk about this portion of it. I sent in my audition tape for a role in a movie that's coming up that's about to be starting filming soon. I can't discuss the title or who it's gonna be with, but originally I was supposed to try to play the friend role, but I decided to try for the mom role, and I actually got the role. So I'm so excited, you guys. Prayerfully everything will work out, because I've had a lot of hit or miss opportunities with this, acting entertainment thing. So I'm very proud of myself. So I understand where Paris is coming from with the whole weight situation, because I'm at my biggest now that I've ever been. But being out this weekend and having so many people tell me how beautiful I was and how great I looked in my dress, and men was on me, and I was like, shit, bitch, you all right? But I do want to lose weight, not just for aesthetic reasons, but for health reasons. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get sick again or whatever. I just want to feel a little bit better about myself. But don't get it twisted. I still do feel confident about myself right now. But I know that if I did lose a little bit more weight, I would just feel even more confident. But I know that even at my biggest that I am right now and at my smallest, I'm still that bitch. So as long as you have that mentality, you'll be fine. April and Fizz come up, and Paris say, I'm really starting not to believe what she's telling me, because she's saying one thing and it's a whole nother, thing that I'm seeing visually with my eyes. Boog say the energy was thick backstage during the concerts, and he was just waiting for some shit to go down. Paris asked, how was it back in the day with Fizz, Mo, and April? And Boog was like, I just met April when she got pregnant with Mega. He said, but Mo actually lived with me. He was like, we had like a little 3-story situation, and he said a lot of people called her crazy, but she was just actually crazy in love. Paris say, when you heard April talk about Fizz, he could do no wrong, but with Mo, he's this and he's that. And Boog say with Mo, she's done with the bullshit, the shit that you see and you don't see. And it was good to see an outside perspective talk about Moniece and it be, an even playing field. And it was good to see somebody have her back to basically say, yeah, Fizz be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He already admitted Fizz is his best friend, but he's still like, yeah, it's a lot of shit that y'all don't see and y'all don't know. So Prinky got on some spyglasses, and she meet up with the dog napper. She get the dog back, and she crying and shit. And basically, she tell the man, if everything come out clear that you ain't the dog napper, you'll get the money. So A1 in the kitchen talking to Mama Pam, aka Timothy motherfucking Matthews, baby. Mama Pam got on this fuchsia synthetic afro wig. She got them clairs earrings in her nose and in her face. The fashion is from the Compton swap meet, Slauson swap meet, bitch. Everything is wrong, but everything is so right at the same time. So A1 tells her about Lyrica picture on IG as Lyrica overhears, like she eavesdropping. And Pam say, I gotta do my voice. Pam say, I kind of see it, and I'm like, who took that picture of Cookie Monster eating a cookie? Lyrica walk in and ask why they talking about her. Lyrica say, let's talk about you on FaceTime with a broad. And Pam say, we gonna talk about this summer bunny hopping ass girl. You ain't right and you ain't right. Neither one of y'all is right. Lyrica say, oh, I'm very right. Pam say, I'm gonna get with him. Lyrica say, let's get on your son. Pam say, nah, I guess you think because I look young that we the same age. And I was like, where you look young, Pam? Bitch, what? Y'all got Pam fucked up. Pam say, nah, I guess you think because I look young, we the same age. I'm A1's mother. You need to remember that. I'm an old motherfucking G. And I was like, oh, are you? So Lyrica, by the way, looked very pretty in that gray wig. I love that gray wig, the makeup, the hoodie. She looked really pretty. Lyrica say, he ain't shit at this point. And A1 say, don't disrespect. Lyrica say, I don't even have to be here. My feelings are hurt. Pam say, men do stuff because of women. She says, A1 don't deserve a meal. I said, that's probably why he doing it now, because you don't cook for him. Lyrica say, I'm going to get my shit and I'm out. A1 say, I'm sorry, but you holding a grudge. We both made a mistake. I just didn't expose myself. Why would I do that? I'm not even trying to be funny. Mama Pam dying laughing. She like, I got a hilarious son. This shit was funny. He was like, Mama, chill, stop. But I was laughing too. Lyrica was like, the shit is not funny. She called him whack. She tried to leave. He tried to pull her back and she smacked him in the face. And A1 say, now you doing too much. Lyrica say, that's not funny to me. You ain't cried. You ain't did nothing. You ain't even bought me a rose. I'm like, what the fuck is that gonna do? He still fucking bitches. Like, what is a rose from the Rose Man gonna do for you, bitch? So she pack a bag, then goes online and just suddenly sees Zale on IG Live with Summer Bunny. Girl, this shit was so like scripted together. So she heard Summer talking about her, and Summer says that she got screenshots of A1 still texting her. She go down there and confront him, and A1 calls Zale and asks why he talking to her, and Lyrica asks where's Zale loyalty, and Zale can't get a straight answer out. And then Pam say, you know what, Zale, fuck all that bullshit, and whoever the trap is, fuck her too. So Lyrica grab her bag that ain't shit in that motherfucker and go outside to leave, and A1 trying to stop her, and she screamed, get out my face, leave me alone, I was screaming at the police, come over here. And then the episode goes off. You know, I think that Rashida. I think that Lyrica and A1 on a Rashida shit. They have found what keeps them on the show. They are going along with this infidelity storyline. Next thing you know, he gonna have a baby on her ass. They going with the Rashida thing, the Rashida and Kirk thing, because the Rashida and Kirk been faking it since season 2. So we gonna play along like this shit is real. I'm just happy to see Mama Pam, bitch. Love everything about her. Yeah. I'm tired as fuck, y'all. I have had a long day. I just got in from my flight a few hours ago. The people came today to put my bed together. I am tired as fuck. I got a headache, but I pushed through for you motherfuckers because I love you and I was gone. But yeah, so I'll see you guys Wednesday for Basketball Wives. Got a lot of tea on Basketball Wives, and then I'll see you guys. We have a new episode of Since You Asked coming up this week, and I'll see you all Saturday for Since You Asked. Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Power, and then Sunday, Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. Let me just tell you something about Married to Medicine before I go. It was a blessing that I was not home to do that damn Married to Medicine review, because them wigs, I felt really disrespected by everybody's hair over there at Married to Medicine. Only people that looked good in their confessionals was Contessa and Jackie. Everybody looked horrendous. Everybody else was horrendous. I don't know, like, did the checks not clear? Everybody looked horrible. The fashion choices, the hair choices. I was appalled. I couldn't even pay attention to the storyline. I was so appalled by the visuals that was accosting my eyes. We got a lot to talk about Sunday, child. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching this review. Make sure to thumbs this video, like, and subscribe, hit that notification bell button. And I will see y'all on the next one. Love ya.